Can you hear me through this N95 mask? Okay. Hello, my name is Stella May. I'm here on behalf of the Concerned Citizens of California. And as director of this group, I am very thankful that you have provided this forum so we have the opportunity for input on this very important subject of immigration enforcement that impacts our California children. I prepared a statement that is just one page, so if I can read this, I think it'll provide a very short, succinct amount of information. I don't want to go on for 10 minutes. So with that, I'll go ahead and start. This is a position statement regarding the impact of immigration enforcement on California children. On behalf of the Concerned Citizens of California, as well as other principals who will also, or rather have spoken on behalf of America First Latinos and also an upcoming speaker for the We the People Rising. We are here today to address certain concerns we have with respect to the adverse effects that California sanctuary state policies and laws have and continue to have on our local communities, and in particular, the plight of our children and or grandchildren in school as it relates to ICE, immigration enforcement, and the lack of notice to ICE regarding the disposition of convicted criminal aliens, rising crime recidivism stats, drug trafficking, human trafficking, gang violence, and a host of other unsavory items that now plague our communities and schools, thanks to Governor Gavin Newsom and other Sacramento politicians who keep churning out bills that seek to further insulate alien perpetrators of horrible things who would otherwise be deported were it not for a sanctuary state that we are now living in. On October 16th of last year, Jessica Vaughn, Director of Policy Studies for the Center of Immigration Studies, gave testimony at the Los Angeles meeting of this same committee on this same subject matter and presented a wealth of factual information. We are attaching her whole entire statement for the reissue together with this position statement, which we are submitting today, as it hits many important issues regarding our grandchildren and our children in school relative to immigration enforcement and its impact on California children. What was not mentioned in Ms. Vaughn's testimony, or anyone else's for that matter, this last October, was the invisible elephant in the room, namely the diseases that have been bombarding America since Obama's DACA program was instituted. Back in 2014, the polio-like virus EVD68 literally swept through 40 of 50 states in America just 1 month after school started, thanks to Obama redistributing the newly arrived. The CDC now admits, quote, reemerging dangerous diseases, end quote, have been imported as states' data reveals border crossing is linked to new and reemerging rare disease outbreaks, including, but not limited to, drug-resistant TB, Chagas disease, leprosy, chickenpox, mumps, measles, whooping cough, and other respiratory diseases, malaria, dengue fever, scabies, and other historically uncommon illnesses. And now Mexico has the coronavirus, hence my mask that I have on today. We are very concerned that the sanctuary provided to the school children and families of illegals, that these same sanctuary policies are adversely affecting the health and welfare of everyone in the community. And we agree with the Director of Policy Studies for the Center of Immigration Studies, Ms. Jessica Vaughn, that the claims of a, quote, chilling effect, unquote, on crime reporting are unsubstantiated. We ask you, does not the public health and safety of the community matter? And couldn't our schools and local communities be better served by reducing and or eliminating gang presence and violence, drug and or human trafficking, rape, brutalization, murder of our youth, regardless of citizenry, through the implementation of renewed cooperation with immigration enforcement efforts? We strongly recommend immigration and ICE enforcement, along with the health and safety issues provided by the Code of Federal Regulations, specifically 42 CFR sections 34, 70, and 71 for our school children. I have attached the entire statement that Ms. Vaughn has submitted back in October, together with my statement, and I have extra copies that I will be happy to give to each and every one of you, as well as, I believe, if you would like me to forward a PDF via email, I'll be happy to do that. One postscript, you notice I put a Remembrance Project t-shirt on here memorializing this young man, John Braden, who was killed in a hit and run by an illegal alien crossing a street, and he was a Cub Scout leader. This happened in 1973. You're well aware of multiple atrocities that have happened through the course of the years, but the main thing is, but for people that should not be in this country, Border Patrol, ICE agents, law enforcement, as well as regular citizens, regardless of whether they're second generation, first generation, or visa people. The people in America need to be protected. Our children in our schools need to be protected from the diseases that are inherent when new quote-unquote immigrants are introduced into the school. They're our future, we need to protect them. And once again, I thank you for having this forum, and I will be submitting my 6 copies as soon as I hand over this mic.